about to read to you my blog post that I posted on my blog, and I'll post the link below. But it's about female accountability and responsibility. After watching the movie The Red Pill, filmed and produced by Cassie J, and watching a great many of videos on YouTube of Tom Likas and Paul Elam's An Ear for Men and A Voice for Men, I've definitely come to the conclusion that no one really considers the choices women make. No one is concerned with what decisions the woman made, where she ended up at, who and why she decided to do what she does with whoever she does it with. The fact remains that women should be held accountable for the choices they make. No one ever says anything about the choices women make, but they make a huge deal about the wrong decisions that men make. I am a 35-year-old man, and I know personally the attitudes and the way women like to shame men for every decision they make. And if a man were to make the wrong choice and end up getting raped, getting assaulted, getting murdered, etc., everyone would ignore it. Everyone would be silent and no one would be saying a damn thing about it. I think that's wrong. But if the tables were turned and it was a woman and she made the wrong choice, instead of blaming the woman for the mistakes she made, such as showing up to the party of nothing but men dressed like a whore, titties popping out of their shirt, skirt all the way up to their lower ass cheeks, drinking excessively, flirting with multiple men, and having no respect for herself or the female friends who accompany her. And on the subject of respect, females who bring friends along to these parties need to start being better friends. Females should look out for other females. Men should look out for other men. And yes, of course, I agree, men should look out for females too. But none of this male disposability bullshit where men are expected to jump in front of a car and shit. Do I think women can be taken advantage of while drinking at these parties? Yes, of course. It's a possibility. Just as it's a possibility to get struck by lightning dancing around in the rain during a lightning storm with lightning rods attached to your hip. But if you're stupid enough to attach the lightning rods to your hip and dance in the rain during a lightning storm, then you're dumb enough to be struck by lightning. And I would damn sure be laughing my ass off watching you get struck, as you're the idiot who decided to put a death sentence on yourself and your own life. Now, women who go to these parties dressed like a whore, no pun intended, they are definitely asking for the wrong attention. Having their tits popping out of their clothing, their ass showing out their skirts, and the way they interact with men, especially nice guys like myself, who used to never get any attention because I was the guy who rolled out that red carpet to every girl I liked. I fought to get the attention of any woman I could. It was pathetic of myself. I'm very disappointed in the choices I made. But the fact remains, as a nice guy, I can tell you that women don't care about you. Women don't want a guy who will lay down his life for her. Women want a man who don't give a fuck about them. And that is a sad truth to the dilemma that men face, especially nice guys. And bad boys get all the attention. And then there's the truth that there are, of course, evil entities, criminals, pathetic waste of skin like the criminal rapists and criminals who assault women who attend these parties. You're asking for the wrong attention from the wrong people because you don't know who's at these parties. You're granting the wrong attention. Now, I'm not saying that the way a woman dresses means it's her fault that she got raped. It's not her fault she got assaulted. But the attention you call on yourself is the attention you're going to get. Dressing half naked around a bunch of drunk men who are at the party for obvious reasons, to get drunk and to get laid and to have fun. And any woman who denies the fact that men date to get laid, they go to parties to have fun and get laid and get drunk, and you dress in the way you do, opens our eyes to body parts we've never seen on you before. Hilariously, most men who are not lucky enough to get the joys of touching a naked woman on a regular basis, seeing a woman half naked in front of our eyes in person is the next best thing. The fact remains, women reject men on a daily basis. Women find it funny to reject every male advance to ask her out, date her, have sex with her, hell, even kiss her. And all her female friends love every minute of every man's failure to get her attention or failure to get the awesome yes us nice guys always hope for. So to finally touch up on the reason for this blog post, women need to be held accountable for the choices they make. The truth is, 57% of all rape accusations turn out to be false. And women often mistake regret for rape. Just because you regret having sex does not mean that he deserves to have a rape charge on him. That's fucked up, women. Get over yourself. Or they like to make the male disposability even more excessive by false accusations and assault. By making false accusations of assault and rape, fraternity fraud, paternity fraud, child support fraud. The fact remains, men are shamed for presenting the exact attention women are calling for. I personally enjoy seeing girls in somewhat slutty clothing, but I am also a man who can control himself around women. I am a man who has been single for a long time. So wanting the attention from girls like that is a yes. But the fact remains that as an MRA and an anti-feminist, I've learned that women just can't be trusted. The system is set in favor of women. Always has and always will be. Or at least until the day I die. I have a feeling that nothing will ever change. So I'm choosing to stay out of these parties. I'm choosing to stay clear of the possibility of false accusations from arising. Women need to understand that they are responsible for themselves. Once they turn 18 years old, they are to be held accountable in the exact same standards that men are held accountable for. Stop shaming men for wanting to spend time with a woman. Stop shaming men for being a man, because that's what we are. Worry about your womanhood and your responsibilities as a woman. Quit worrying about what men do and how they do it. You're a woman. We are men. We know rape is wrong. We also know assault is wrong. It's against the law. But there are criminals and there are morons out there who don't follow the law, who are dumb individuals, who are assholes, who are rapists, who are whatever. Women need to be held accountable in all standards of the law for the mistakes they make, for the mistakes women make, for the laws that they break and the mistakes that they make. For instance, men receive 63% more prison time than women do for the exact same crime committed. How is that in any way fair for men? You women can damn well take care of yourself. And that's the end. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Deer from 2007 on YouTube.